Almost always we find nonprofits already using one of the popular email management tools like MailChimp or Constant Contact or GetResponse. They may be doing this for their newsletters or other regular email communications that they're having with their prospects and donors. Now, most of these email management tools have integrations with Salesforce, which is what we are discussing here. So you may be creating lists of contacts and leads based on various criteria from Salesforce, and then you're running the email campaigns out of these tools. And later at the back end, you want to store the response information back in Salesforce, being able to map the responses to specific opportunities against these contacts, and so that you can now calculate campaign ROI and metrics such as that. Now, the next couple of categories we wanted to speak in the same breath. This is the two categories of online fundraising and payment processing. Now, Classy is a platform for fundraising online. And again, you can integrate Classy with campaigns that you may be running with the Salesforce as the backend. Being able to accept website donations is increasingly a requirement that nonprofits are looking for their Salesforce systems to fulfill. And that's where some of the payment processing tools also come in. Now, survey administration is a very popular category when it comes to nonprofits using Salesforce. You may be running surveys to measure satisfaction levels of program participants. Say you could be doing this after an event, after a program. So again, like the other categories, it's the integration of the popular survey products with Salesforce where you're able to measure the customer satisfaction, the individual responses to specific questions, and tying it to specific opportunities or cases. That's where it becomes very useful and actionable. We see get feedback, and there's a whole lot of other tools. What you want to do is to make sure that the integration is either already available through a connector or you are able to build it yourself. Now, event management is a category that we see both in the fundraising development side of the house and also in the program management context, where you may be managing your programs as events. And we included in this, we included another category called miscellaneous. And in this category, we've captured some interesting tools that we see. Volunteer app comes from Salesforce. It's a great adjacency to the nonprofit success pack. You can assign volunteers to program events based on their skills, based on their availability. And form assembly is again tied to the earlier discussion we had around online donations and online payments. We see nonprofits that want the ability to create forms for, say, processing incoming leads or online donation functionality. And tools like forms assembly allow you to create forms to collect the data from a web user and then sync it to the Salesforce objects in your Salesforce database. And if you are a nonprofit that needs to be compliant with HIPAA and needs to integrate with authorize.net for your payment authorizations, there is ample sort of features and functionality for meeting such requirements. And so hope that's a good list of categories and tools there. Hope that was useful and helps you get your arms around what to look for as a nonprofit from the Appexchange. We'd love to hear back, and by all means, if there's a category or a tool that you would like to see in this list, we want to hear that as well. Thank you, and hope to see you in another Varasi video soon.